Hi, in that video I want to show you the tag or the functionality ReTry. Maybe you are familiar with code like this. You hear in the try catch block you have a file read and you output the content of a file. But maybe that file does not exist in every case, so you have to check in advance if that file exists or not. That happens only rarely that the file not exists. So in 99% of the cases the file exists. So you have to do that file exists all the time, even it mostly does exist anyway, so that you spend time here for nothing. So what you could do is change the code to code like this. So you have the file read part. I do that into a function. Then in the try block I only call file read. Then if the file not exists, we get an exceptions. Inside the exception in the catch block I check if that file not exists. I create the file, then I can call file read again. And because I have moved that to a function, I don't have to all the code again. Of course, in that case, it's just one line, but maybe that's our 10, 20 lines. And if that file exists, if there's another reason for the exception, you still output the exception. As you see, that's not the best way to do it. And for that, the tag retry is a good option. And with retry, the code looks like this. We still do the file read. And when it fails because the file does not exist, we again have the check if the file exists. When it not exists, it creates the file again. But instead of re-executing the code here again and duplicate the code, I simply call retry. Then retry is a pointer that points to the beginning of the try block. So it will jump again to here, and then it will read again the file and output it. And of course, if the exception happens not because the file does not exist, it outputs the exception. So that's a good case for using retry. You do something, and if it fails, you correct what is wrong, then you retry to execute the try block. Hope this video was helpful to you. Have a good one.